Oh, hello. Welcome back, all my fine aviation enthusiast friends. Welcome back to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. Yes, sir. We tried doing this one last night. We tried it, but Microsoft did not like the fact that I was playing other people's music, and they took down the stream. And by the time they did it, I was like, man, I am not going through this shit again with Microsoft, with YouTube. Anyway, so yeah, YouTube took it down last night. It is what it is. But we are actually at an airport, even though you really don't see any buildings, but the buildings are there in real life. But yeah, we are in 2024 with our Endeavor CRJ 700. CRJs you can now use in 2024. There's no separate download for it from what I can see. If you have the 2020 version, just drag the AEROSOFT CRJ folder into your 2024 community folder and you should be good to go. That's what I did, and it seemed to work pretty well. But yeah, man, let's jump in this thing, get some juice in this bird. Let's get it fired up. Let's get it up in the air. And now I say intentions should be working and GSX, so I do have both you know, ready to roll. So let's see if they both work. I used Sayintentions last night for the first time with tug and pushback and all that, and it worked pretty well, actually. So let's see here. Let's get our ground power connected. All right, that's good. Let this start turning on. Bring in our flight plan. And let's go to load sheet. All right, let's call GSX over here and see if, all right, request refueling. I don't have any sound from that. Should have sound from it. I don't know why I don't. It might just be this airplane. I've noticed that sometimes certain airplanes just don't have sound. All right, turn the APU on. Circulation on. This hydraulic pump on. Start getting our IRS lined up. Once the APU kicks on, I'll turn on boarding. All right, fuel truck is in position. We need 12.9, so we'll go with performance. Need 12.957. If that does it. Press boarding. Position. Both. All right, KLEX. All right, that's all set. You bring in flight plan. let me set the fuel from the fuel menu here. Hang on a second. 12,957. And maybe that'll update fuel truck outside. I haven't tried doing that before where it said custom before, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's put our departure runway in. We got runway 4. And for our arrival, we have Pipper, Matthew, 6 right, Bellow, execute. Let's get rid of any discontinuities. Matthew.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Alright, this is all good. This is not. Now that's good. Alright, let's set payload and simulator. Copy data into management system. Takeoff, landing, and speeds. Alright.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff,
Relics
we would like to
on,
encourage all
signs
passengers to
on.
watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the
Our
aircraft.
emergency lights. There's a fuel pump still. We may have to reset what is it here? Or let's contact Sayintentions real quick and get our clearance for takeoff.
.00 feet. Temperature 17. Dew point 16. Altimeter 3009er. Density altitude 1200 feet. Arriving and departing runways 22, 27. Advise on initial contact you have information pop-up.
Information pop up.
Bluegrass
Right.
Airport. Information pop-up.
Clearance.
1304 Zulu. Wind 195 at 9er. Visibility 10. Sky can.
Lexington clearance, Endeavor 5462 requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta. We have information pop-up.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute. NVIDIA 462, cleared to Atlanta. Radar vectors to KLEX, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.15, squawk 5624. And we had to change your departure runway to 27.
Radar vectors, the plague then is followed. Climb, maintain 4000. Expect flight level 3601. 0 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.15, squawk 5624, and copy that. Changing the departure runway to 7. Endeavor 462. I should probably update this in SimBrief and see what it says. Let me see. No, I don't feel like signing in all over again. On my tablet. Edit flow. current time. Alright, so the only thing that changed was just that one runway.
Captain Gregory, boarding has started and the first passengers are now aboard the plane. Hey folks, welcome aboard Endeavour Air Flight 5462. We're heading to the vibrant city of Atlanta today. Please find your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage either in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help. Enjoy the flight.
At 2:53:52. Cruise is 2:57. Descent is 57:49. ISA deviation at 7. Yep, 7. Shoot that, that's good, that's all fine. And VNAV is good. Very good, so this is all done. That fuel truck's still there? Sure is. Gee. I don't know how to get rid of the fuel truck. Alright, let me try doing prepare for pushback and departure. We gotta wait for boarding to finish. Fuel changed again. Alright, I'm just gonna reset GSX. Put in the right fuel here. Okay. And let's get GSX back open and prepare for pushback and departure. Delta. Currently the barometer is 30.09. Okay, and let's change our departure runway to 27. Pull up that chart here and see where runway 27 is. Did it really say runway 27? I don't want to use 27, I want to use 22.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Let me contact Sayintentions again.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Lexington clearance, Endeavour 462. We'd like to take off on runway 22, please.
NVIDIA 462, runway 22 approved for departure.
Very good. All right. All right, let me contact ground and get clearance for pushback. Lexington ground, Endeavor 462 requesting pushback and engine start clearance.
NVIDIA 462, pushback and engine start approved, tail southeast.
Captain Gregory, the cabin is ready for departure. Hey folks, welcome aboard Endeavor Air Flight 5462. We're heading to the vibrant city of Atlanta today. I'm Emma, your flight attendant for this
Hey, what's up,
journey.
Scalebait? How you doing, dude?
Our captain today is Gregory, and assisting him in the cockpit is First Officer Long Duck Dong. Our flight time to Atlanta is expected to be about 1 hour and 6 minutes. Before we take off, I'd like to take a moment to go over some important safety information. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle and adjust the strap so it fits low and tight across your lap. To release it, simply lift the top of the buckle. In the unlikely event that we experience a drop in cabin pressure,
Me too.
oxygen masks
Pretty
will
much.
automatically drop from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of
Me too.
oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and secure it with the elastic band. Make sure to put on your own mask before assisting others. Your life vest is located under your seat. If instructed to do so, remove it from its container and pull it over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, buckle it at the front, and pull to tighten. To inflate, pull down on the red
We are
tabs,
battling,
and if necessary, blow into the
Battling
mouthpiece.
flight attendants.
This aircraft, the CRJ 700,
Oh,
is
did I
equipped
go out
with
the
4
wrong way again?
emergency exits, 2 at the front and 2 at the rear of the cabin. Please
Oh,
take
yeah,
a
we're
moment
okay.
to locate the exit nearest to you, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight with us today. Now, sit back,
It looks
relax,
like
and
this
enjoy the
CRJ
journey.
has got its own set of flight attendants. I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. It's a nice little update that they have now. Alright, starting up engine 1. Introducing fuel. It's nice, man. I really like the CRJ, and with the Boris audio package as well that's available for it, man, it sounds so good. But it comes with so many liveries as well, too. I think they have 2 different packages. You can get like CRJ 5 and 7 in one package. And then you can buy the CRJ 9 and X in another package. All right, let's turn on nose wheel steering. Or you can buy them all together, which is available as well. All right, let's get taxi clearance. Well, let's put our flaps down first. All right, flaps 8. Let's arm the reverse thrusters. Yeah, this is 2024. Yeah, you can now use it in 2024. You have to copy, and you have to copy the folder. You have to copy the. So there's no separate download for 2024. It'll probably download the 2020 automatically, and then you just need to copy the folder, copy and paste it into 2024's community folder, and that's what I did, and it seems to be working just fine now. All right, what are we? I think we're ready to move. Oh, we got to turn the APU off. Close that off, that off, and let's put manual cross flow on. And what is our temperature outside? Temperature is good. Let's do one thing here. Let's this one VNAV, so we have our VNAV info there. All right, let's get clearance to the boogie on down to the runway. If I have ground tuned in, I think I did. Lexington ground, Endeavor 462, testing taxi clearance to runway 22.
India Aviora 462, taxi to runway 22 via Tango 1 Alpha Alpha 7.
Copy that. Exit runway 22 via Tango 1 Alpha Alpha 7, Endeavor 462. Alright, let's boogie. Now I already calibrated the throttle, so that should be fine from last night. If it's not, it's probably still pretty close. Yeah, there's a lot you can do. The tablet, they really improved on from when this airplane, you know, from the first iteration of this thing. This new update they came out with for the CRJs is massive. Like, there's a lot of stuff they've done to it. And there was a new update that just came out to the E-Jets, but it wasn't, I didn't see any info yet on what they did. I always got trucks playing chicken. Everybody wants to try to kiss my airplane before I leave. Alright, takeoff configuration okay is what it says on the top screen there. That's good. Look like this map is... Oh no, this map isn't. It's a real flight from real life Endeavor 5462. It really does go from Lexington, Kentucky to Atlanta on a regular basis, and back the other way from Atlanta back to Lexington. Well, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit it like your life depends on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has advised that we are now clear for takeoff.
Alright, so that is the flight attendants from the airplane itself, not from Sayintention. Alright, let me make sure I have the tower programmed in. I have to program in another frequency manually though before we take off. Let me program in the tower. And I think I have to do 120.15. Yeah, 120.15 I have to do manually. Get up to the holding short point and then we'll program that one in. Yeah, I don't know why some channels can get away with playing movies and playing music and like commenting over them, and everything's fine with them. I tried doing that thing and they like threatened to take me off. They threatened to shut me down. I think it's because I'm white. I don't like it because I guess I have white privilege. All right. Well, it's already programmed in. That's interesting that the departure's already programmed in. 2015, sure enough. Look at that. That's crazy. Wow. I'll take it. All right. TCAS above. Low. Auto. That's good. All right. Very good. So everything is working. On our plates and get clearance from the tower. Lexington Tower, Endeavor 5462, holding short runway 22, ready for departure.
India Aviora 462, Lexington Tower, runway 22, winds 195 at 9er, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Hang on, I gotta fix a setting here. Speed knob. If that changes it. Okay, very good. Now it's changed. Okay. Alright, parking brake off. Give us some juice. Strobe lights on. Everything else looks good. Heads up display down. Gonna line up, take right off. This should be an easier takeoff than last night. This one I don't have to loop around. This one looks like we're going to be facing pretty much on point with our route. Kind of like doing that takeoff loop. Our heading a little bit. Visual steering off. Alright, let's roll. Cabin crew, take your seats for departure.
Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Okay, let's roll. Power set. Get alive. Let's check. Positive rate. You're up.
NVIDIA 462, contact departure.
Contact departure, Endeavor 462. Flaps up. Lexington departure, Endeavor 5462, currently climbing past 3,000 feet, flight level 360.
NVIDIA or 462, Lexington departure, radar contact, cleared direct to KLEX.
Alright, let's level out our airplane. Autopilot current one, let's go heading mode. Speed, gauge. Alright, autopilot is one thing. It's our speed to 250. Sorry, that little wobble was me taking my feet off the rudders. Alright, let's engage navigation. See, we're in climb mode right now. That's good. Deactivate the reverse thrusters. It is very moist out today, that's for sure. Yeah, I have the sound package as well. Sorry, I didn't see your message until now. Yeah, I have the sound package too. The sound package had an update the same day that this new update came out, so it seems like they were kind of working together to make things happen, which is nice. Increase our speed. Turn off our...
Indy Avior 462, Lexington departure, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Dear guests, we've now reached...
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Endeavor 462.
Our onboard Wi-Fi service is now available for your convenience. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight to Atlanta. Thank you for flying with Endeavor Air.
Okay, so far so good. Right in for Atlanta. Uh-oh. No, don't tell me it got stuck. Did everything in the airplane? Just a tablet. Okay, it looks like it's just a tablet that's stuck. Thank God. I have had an issue with this, some of the stuff in here getting like stuck. Yeah, we are stuck. Why is it not, You gotta be fucking kidding me. Don't tell me this thing, like, just stalled out. Like, the game itself. I'm so sick of Microsoft sometimes. Well, we're still climbing. But nothing in the cockpit is reflecting that. Come on, man. Not fair sometimes. Could be. Right, pausing it.
Indy Avior 462, contact Indianapolis Center on 134.275. System.
Contact Indianapolis Center on 134.275. Endeavor 462. I have no idea what flight level I'm at right now.
Indy Avior 462, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Alright, this isn't working either. Great. So we gotta restart. Come on, Microsoft. Never get this shit with X-Plane. You never do. Oh, man. Oh, frustrating. New flight. I'm not doing GSX this time. Let me turn them off on the menu here. GSX is off. We'll use Sayintentions for pushback this time. Let's get our ground power connected. Circulation on. Installation valve open. Have lights on. APU on. Report our flight plan. Line navigation. I guess it's my fault for trying to use features of the airplane. Maybe it's my fault because I wanted to, you know, use the map. You know, like I wanted to interact with the tablet. So I guess it's technically my fault, right? It's your fault for wanting to use features inside the airplane. How dare you try to push buttons inside the airplane when you're flying it? Whoever thought of such a thing? Why would you want to touch stuff while you're flying? Flight plan. Oh, I thought I pushed it in. Oh, I didn't save it, I guess. Execute. Departure data, runway 22. Then arrival is Chipper, Matthew, 6 right, Bellow, execute, get rid of any discontinuities, one there, execute, Bellow, oh, you know what? Right, I should have got the no crash edition. I don't know why. Next time I'll have to upgrade my shit. I'm sorry guys. I should have did that. Always trying to get you for more money. All right, let's see what Ada says here. Hopefully is it still Papa?
-0 feet. Arriving and departing runways 22, 27. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Papa.
All right, information,
Bluegrass
Papa.
Airport. Information, Papa. 1304 Zulu. Wind 195 at 9er.
Lexington clearance, Endeavor 5462 requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta. We have information, Papa. All right, our fuel is 12,957.
NVIDIA 462. You still have an open flight plan. Please be sure to close that one first via the new flight button.
I did that. Morning, dude. Yeah, well, I got kicked off of YouTube last night, so possibly, yeah, maybe for a few minutes. You'll be doing the heavy lifting. You can do the streaming on your channel. I might just join it for a few minutes. Next weekend's definitely going to work better for me, just in general. Lexington clearance, Endeavor 5462 requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta. Give information, Papa. 50 passengers.
This is what the ATC audio sounds like.
You
and
motherfucker.
Next is what yours sounds like.
Lexington clearance, Endeavor 5462 requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta. Give information, Papa. Okay, can we put clearance in this time? Okay. Lexington clearance, Endeavor 5462 requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta. Give information, Papa.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Right, 750, and let's put in 1750 here. Hey, what's up, Keith? Right, set payload and simulator. Increase fuel. All right, very good. That's all done. Go to performance.
NDAVOR 462 cleared to Atlanta. Radar vectors KLEX, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.15, squawk 6371. And your departure runway was changed to 27.
Yeah, that is not going to be good with me. Radar vectors to KLEX, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.15, squawk 6371. And I know you would like us to use runway 27. I'm asking for runway 22. It's longer, and we would prefer that today. Thank you. 5352. And top of 5357. Lexington clearance, Endeavor 5462 requesting runway 22 for departure.
Hey folks, welcome aboard Endeavor Air Flight 5462. We're heading to the vibrant city of Atlanta.
NDAVOR 462 runway 22 approved for departure. Cleared to Atlanta via radar vectors KLEX, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect FL 360 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.15, squawk 6371.
As comfortable as possible. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
All right, we're all set up to go. Let's get the ramp over here and get a tug. This took about 5 minutes last night, so. Lexington ramp, this is Endeavor 5462 requesting a tug for pushback. We're at gate Bravo 8.
Ground to flight deck. The tug is on its way.
Can't really do anything until the tug gets here. Oh shit, looks like tug's in position.
5 past 10 inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
Alright, so what is ground? They're 121.9. Let me change that. Lexington ground, Endeavor 5462 requesting pushback and engine start clearance.
NDAVOR 462, pushback and engine start approved. Tail southeast.
Alright, remove the ground power unit. Remove the chocks. Alright, let's recontact the ramp and let them know ready for pushback. Lexington ramp, we're ready for pushback. Nose to the left, please.
Ground to flight deck. Alright, release the parking brake now. We're gonna start pushback facing left.
Parking brake released.
Ground to flight deck. Cleared for engine start in sequence.
Try this
Captain
again.
Gregory, the cabin is ready for departure.
Our second time taking off today. Hopefully it won't get frozen this time like it did last time. Tell you what, if it freezes again,
Hey folks, welcome
we might
aboard
just,
Endeavour Air Flight
I don't know.
5462.
We might just cry.
We're heading to the vibrant city of Atlanta today. I'm Emma, your flight attendant for this journey. Our captain today is Gregory, and assisting him in the cockpit is First Officer Long Duck Dong. We're expecting a smooth flight with an estimated time en route of just over an hour.
Sayintentions does pretty good
I'd
with
like to take
their
you through our
pushbacks.
safety
It's pretty nice.
First, to fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap.
Never really ever thought about using
To
them for
release,
pushback
lift
before.
the upper portion of the buckle. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. In the unlikely event of a change in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put on your own mask before assisting others. For those of you seated near the exits, take a moment to locate the nearest exit, keeping in mind that it might be behind you. Our CRJ 700 is equipped with 4 emergency exits, 2 at the front and 2 at the rear of the cabin. In the event of a water landing, your life vest is located under your seat. To use it, pull it over your head, fasten the strap around your waist, and pull to tighten. Inflate your vest by pulling down on the red tabs or blowing into the tubes at shoulder level. Please take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket. It outlines important safety features of our aircraft. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you
Ground to flight deck. Pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
Lexington ramp, we have good engine start. Parking brake is set. You can disconnect. Have a good day.
Alright, we're disconnecting now. Stand by.
Damn, they just dropped the airplane. Look at
Ground to flight deck. Bypass pin removed. We've disconnected and crew is clear. You're good to go. Have a great
Jesus.
flight. See you soon.
They don't play around here in Lexington. They just get you. They just drop you down. All right, what is the barometric pressure here? I think it's still 30 point. Stupid. What was it? 30.6. All right, let's contact ground again, and let me type in 120.115 or 120.15, I think it is. (120.15) is departure. Okay, very good. Lexington ground, Endeavour 5462 requesting taxi clearance to runway 22. Cursor set, flaps down to 8.
Endeavour 462 taxi to runway 22 via Tango 1 Alpha Alpha 7.
Oh shit, I forgot to put the engine fuel on. But we had no oil pressure. That's why our engines didn't start up all the way. You got to put fuel on, guys. You can't fly without fuel. My bad. Let's let the engines finish doing their thing. Okay, that all looks good now. All right, very good. We can disconnect the EPU. Taxi lights on. And let's get out of here. Visual steering is armed. Alright, let's go. Parking brake released. It looks like turning the wipers on doesn't do anything. Nah, this isn't the beta. Now, I uninstalled the beta last night. Yeah, it does look good, yeah. The wipers don't clear anything off the glass, but I guess it's kind of fun to pretend like they're working. Alright, it says takeoff configuration okay. It says it on our display over there. That's good. Yeah, I like the updates to this airplane, especially with the BORIS sound package, man. It sounds so good. And it looks really good too. Like, I mean, like the visuals on this airplane, I think they've cleaned them up quite a bit. And pretty much I got everything on, I think I turned everything down to high. I think everything with my PC, pretty much everything defaults to ultra, but just for performance reasons, I turn it down either to medium or high for a lot of things. So I mean, a lot of what we're looking at is probably on high, and it still looks pretty damn good. All right, let me program in power. And hopefully our airplane won't freeze in the air this time. Well, actually, the airplane itself wasn't frozen. The airplane was still moving, but everything inside the airplane was frozen. So we're just not going to interact with the tablet at all unless we have to. Tablet seemed to be the killer. I was trying to pull up charts for descent. Yeah, it probably was. You know what doesn't have WASM crashes? Explain 12. I'm half tempted to like buy more airplanes for X-Plane, but I have a problem buying the same airplanes over again, like that I already have. Like, I just don't want to do it, but I might have to. Of course, I'm still having a lot of fun flying that Q400. That thing is such a fun plane to fly. Yeah, I know. That's why I haven't yet. I've been looking at the 757 or the 767. Really? There's an X-Plane beta? Is that beta for public consumption, or is it only for, like, special folks? Like, can I order up the beta and,
The captain has advised that we are now cleared for takeoff.
Gotcha. Well, thankfully I bought X-Plane through Steam, so I can be one of the cool kids now and actually use Steam. Sure why they got lights in the middle of the yellow, but yeah, it is Microsoft. Lexington Tower, Endeavor, 462, holding short, runway 22, ready for departure.
ND Avior 462, Lexington Tower, runway 22, winds 155 at 6. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Oh no shit, I'll have to try that. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Yo, what's up with our V speeds? Hang on a second. Now they're set. Alright. Cabin crew, take your seats for departure.
Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
I don't know what port flight is. But I appreciate you looking out for me. Thank you. I think I've heard of it. I just, I don't know. Maybe I just never really paid it any mind. All right, let's turn off the parking brake. Yeah, I think I've heard of port flight before. I'm not really sure what it does. But yeah, if it's not for, oh, I don't need that shit. Yeah, I don't need real life charts. I'm good with Navigraph and the like, Sky Vector, and if I need a chart that bad, I can always DM somebody that I know that has access to real charts. Wink, wink. If I need more KATL charts. Departure is programmed in as well. No, I had to restart the, I think it was a WASM crash. All right, let's roll. All right, Toga power set. Airspeed alive, I think. Cross check. One. Positive rate. You're up. Taking our turn.
Avior 462, contact departure.
Contact departure, Endeavor 5462. Alright, flaps up. Lexington departure, Endeavor 5462, currently climbing past 3,000 feet, flight level 360. Alright, let's arm navigation. That's armed.
ND Avior or 462, Lexington departure, radar contact. Cleared direct to Clay.
Cleared direct to Clay, copy that, Endeavor 5462. Alright, let's level out a bit here. Gaining some. Put on the autopilot. Change our speed to 250. what's going on here? Autopilot working? Oh, I never turned autopilot on. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, in order for autopilot to work, folks, you actually have to push the autopilot button. I pushed the transfer button by accident. Oops. Alright, first thrusters we can take off. Climb power set. We can see it on our display here. Yeah, that's cool, man. They have that on a lot of the airplanes now, where it overlays your, it overlays it on top of the charts. I think it'll do it. It does it on this airplane too. I'm gonna bring up the charts when we get to cruising level. I'm not touching this tablet till we get to cruising altitude. But there's a lot of planes that do it. Plus, Navigraph has that feature as well, that you can use, where when you're using their software.
Indy over 462. Climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb, maintain flight level 270, Endeavor 542. And Navigraph has that feature as well, which you can use on their tablet, or a tablet.
Guests, we've now climbed to a safe altitude, and you may use your electronic devices.
It'll track your flight. It's called telematics, I think, or something like that.
Available for your convenience. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight to Atlanta. Thank you for flying with Endeavor Air today.
But it gives you all kinds of data: wind speed, descent profile. It gives you. Here, let me see. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of good features out like that nowadays for tracking your plane. I like being able to do it in the simulator. I wish that there was an easier way than having to look at a tablet, like if it was like a drop down from the menu here or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I left them on Ultra. I don't touch clouds. Got some big old clouds here, man. Look at these supercells. Hey, I never turned weather on. I guess maybe I should turn that on inside the cockpit. I think we'll be okay, though. Man, look at these storms. My God. Yeah, the Mississippi Valley is getting stung again by storms. Let me turn the weather on. I forget to turn that on. Ooh, look at the colors. Look at the colors. So pretty. Yeah. Looks pretty nice, man. It seems pretty accurate for what's around us. I mean, we have a whole lot of shit on both sides of us. We'll go sit in the back again momentarily. I just want to set our barometric pressure here in a moment.
Indy R462. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb, maintain flight level 350, Endeavor 462. Alright, we can go standard pressure now. And we're just going to put in 360 because that's what our altitude's supposed to be. Yeah, and I don't remember if the CRJ before came with cabin crew, but it comes with cabin crew now.
Indy R462. Contact Indianapolis Center on 124.625.
That sounds like he's had a bad morning so far. Contact Indianapolis Center on 124.625, Endeavor 462. Let's contact the other place. The Indianapolis Center. Indianapolis Center, good morning. Endeavor 462, currently climbing past 21,000 feet. Flight level 360.
NVIDIA over 462, Indianapolis Center, good morning.
Alright, maybe I'll touch the tablet again here soon. Hopefully it won't crash the sim again. All I was doing was trying to bring up the charts for our landing. That's it. That's all I wanted to do was just bring up the charts. No, it was just now on 2024. I don't know if it was a WASM crash. That's your words, not mine. Those are your words. I don't know what happened. The airplane was still moving. We were still climbing. It's just everything I interacted with, nothing was actually working. Like I could flip switches and turn knobs and stuff and hear it and see it. It just wasn't working. Okay, yeah, and then that was it was a WASM crash then. All right, then your words are good. I accept your words, and I will use those to identify.
Climb and maintain flight level 360.
Okay. Climb, maintain flight level 360. Endeavor 462. Yeah, Indianapolis Center, Endeavor 462. Is there any way to vector us around the storm? It looks like we're going to be passing through here.
NVIDIA over 462, turn left heading 150 vectors for the ILS runway 26 right approach.
Fuck that. We're not anywhere close to ILS yet. Alright, never mind it. So that doesn't work yet. We'll just fly through the storms. We'll be okay. Yeah, if it was VATSIM, yeah. Indianapolis Center, Endeavor 462. We're just going to maintain our regular course. Thank you, though. Yeah, if it was only VATSIM, I'd have somebody being able to help move me over.
NVIDIA over 462, roger, maintain present course.
There's so many good airplanes to fly in these sims, and not enough hours in the day to do it, really. Dude, I had some weird dreams last night, man. Wearing these nicotine patches at night, and that gives me some weird ass dreams, man. It is. I got some strange ones sometimes. All right, let's reduce our speed. And we should be cruising, I believe it's at Mach 0.8. The briefing panel's not up here anymore, so I can't show you there, but yeah, it should be, I believe, Mach 0.8, somewhere in that area. I'm very scared to touch the tablet. Let me see. Alright, well, touching it hasn't broken anything yet. Let's see what this says here. Yeah, 0.8. That's crazy to be flying through this, like, these kind of clouds at this altitude. That's crazy. They must be getting hammered on the ground. mean, for it to be this soupy at 30-some thousand feet. Wow. Hopefully when we pass through the rest of we're not going to be in the air that long. Probably, I don't know, 30 minutes. I think we're at 20 minutes till top of descent, actually. A half an hour, and we're only 180 some miles till top of descent anyways. Our speed a little bit to increase our climb. Yeah, man, these nicotine patches I wear to help me like not vape. I guess I remember when I used them years ago that I'd have some funky dreams. Like they're pretty vivid, man. Strange, man. Crazy that that nicotine's got that kind of effect on your brain while you're sleeping. Very surprisingly, the ice light didn't come on while we were climbing. I would have thought for sure that light would have come on. I guess we can take our seatbelt signs off. I'm sure there's some people that want to use the bathroom. Hey, what up, Jake? What's up, yo? Yep, nothing wrong with having GPS in Cessna. If that's what you like to use, then use it, man. Do whatever, do whatever you like. Life's too short to be hung up on certain rules sometimes, man. Just do what you like. Alright, so we have 10-2, that's chipper. And our approach is 11-13. We'll do category 1 here. All right, now we got our charts. 110.1, so let's program, might as well just program that in now. I always do both sides, whether it needs it or not, I always do it when it comes to ILS. Okay. Yeah, it could have been, because I don't think the changes took place. Let me at least program in the... I don't know. I don't always take your advice. Maybe I will this time, but let's see here. At least let's clear this out and put in the right length of the runway. It's 9,000 feet. And its height is 990. Yeah, the HUD, it doesn't allow you to change the active display. Now, like in PMDG, and I think it's just PMDG, I think in theirs, you can change it to like IFR, you know, VFR, but yeah, like visual right here. But yeah, you can't do it with this one. It doesn't allow it. All right, let's put this on normal. We're pretty much at our cruising altitude. Sync up our heading. Yeah, that the reticle. So when you program in the length and the height of the runway, it's supposed to put the reticles right on the touchdown zone. Yeah, I mean, I think last time it was more pilot error that I was down a little too low before I should have been, but you know. All right, so we're at cruising altitude. Engage cruise power. All right, cruise power set. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your captain speaking from the cockpit of the CRJ 700 you're in today. I'm sitting next side Long Duck Dong, who's a very famous actor from the movie Pretty in Pink from the 80s. He says hi as well. We're currently at 36,000 feet. We're going to be here for about another 20 minutes or so, and then we'll begin our descent into Atlanta. We might have a little bumps on the way down, so just pay attention to the seatbelt sign. Flight attendants should be coming around now with drinks and snacks and you know, items you can buy. Thanks again for flying Endeavor Air, and we'll get you to Atlanta as safely as we can. Thank you.
Hey folks, this is Emma, your flight attendant. As Captain Gregory mentioned, we're cruising at 36,000 feet and we'll begin our descent into Atlanta in about 20 minutes. I'll be coming around shortly with drinks and snacks for you to enjoy. Please keep an eye on the seatbelt sign, as we might experience a few bumps on the way down. Thanks for flying with Endeavor Air, and we'll make sure you have a smooth ride to Atlanta. See you soon.
All right, let me set the course. What do we have? 275, it looks like. Yeah, that's right. The drug and alcohol card will be around shortly. We'll be around shortly to get you spaced out of your mind, folks. Just sit tight. All right, let me sync up the heading. Go into heading mode. Just change our navigation source. Weird, it's not showing the course.
Avio 462. Expect the chipper one arrival. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes.
Alright, we'll program in the course later. Copy that. Yeah, we'll wait for your call for descent. Endeavor 462. Wait. Yeah, I need to get my Whittaker on before we land. What was it? Indianapolis Center, you want us to descend to 5,000? I thought you wanted us to descend in 20 minutes. Just need clarification. Endeavor 462. Copy that. Descend and maintain 5,000. Endeavor 462. Okay. That ends our cruising for the evening, folks. All right, 5,000 feet set. Speed. Do actually, we'll just do VS mode.
NVIDIA 462, contact Memphis Center on 133.85.
Contact Memphis Center on 133.85 and Endeavor 462. Memphis Center, good morning. Endeavor 462 currently descending from our flight level down to of 360, and then we're currently descending 5,000 feet for the Chipper 1 arrival into Atlanta.
NVIDIA 462, Memphis Center, good morning.
We'll just do a slow kind of descent. We'll just leave it at like 1,500. I definitely don't want to get down too early, not with the storms and shit. Don't crash the sim, don't crash the sim. Eventually we'll see our airplane coming in here. Still kind of far away from it though. I don't know why they had us descend so early. Make sure that okay. Yeah, I mean I don't mind yeah, maybe we'll stop at 32,000 feet here. That's a good idea. Let me do that. Talking with right now? Memphis Center. Memphis Center, Endeavor 462. We're currently at flight level 320. We're going to hold here until you start our descent for the Chipper 1 arrival. Who can do, buckaroo? It's funny.
NVIDIA 462, descend and maintain flight level 320.
Copy that. Maintain flight level 320. Endeavor 462.
NVIDIA 462, roger, maintain flight level 320 until further descent instructions for the Chipper 1 arrival.
They always sound so happy when I'm talking to them, don't they? On the ground, the plane looked really good too on the ground.
NVIDIA 462, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, Endeavor 462. Alright, whatever. I don't mind flying closer to the ground anyways. We'll just descend at 1,500 feet. Yeah, don't do it. No, I don't want to do it. Can't make me. I'm 30,000 feet above you. You can't make me. Write me up. Whatever those, whatever when you get written up by air traffic control, whatever that's called. Just send me one of those. Send one of those to the union. We'll take care of it. The union will take care of it for me. Pilot deviation, that's it. Send me one of those. Just send it to the usual place you send it. could fly direct to Matthew. I don't really think it's going to save any time. Nah, we're close enough to the turn anyways. There's no sense of changing it because Matthew's on the next, like right after this waypoint here, so there's really no sense of changing any of that. Sent in. Hopefully I can find out today what they changed on the E-Jets. There's an update that came out either yesterday or Thursday for the AEROSOFT E-Jets, but I couldn't find the info on what they, what or if they changed anything. Yeah, I don't know. I like their E-Jets a lot. I know I know they have a lot of good things on the horizon with upgrading the navigation systems and the sounds, especially the sounds. The engine sounds are really disappointing in that airplane. They need to come out with a BORIS sound pack for those E-Jets, because those E-Jets are a lot of fun to fly, but so far I'm pretty happy with the performance of 2024 with this airplane so far. Let me knock on something that's close enough to wood. Not real sure why briefing plan is not in. Get back in. I'm not sure why briefing plan isn't in a folder. I wonder what happened to it. Maybe when I did I take it? Maybe I took it out by accident. Oh well. All right, let me see if I can plug in the course yet for our. I'm just done making this turn here. I like how the radar sweeps from side to side. That's pretty cool. Heading, let's sync that up. Go into heading mode. Let me switch our navigation source again. Okay, here we go. Now I can plug in the course. So we have 276, we have 275. And we need that for... Alright, very good. So that's in there. Make sure it's over here as well. Can't do anything with that yet. Okay. is the current pressure? That's going to be 3018 currently, which was taken 54 minutes ago. And our decision height is supposed to be 100. Very good, that's done. Landing data. I don't believe that, but okay. I wonder what, let me calculate our landing info with SimBrief. Performance.
ND Avior 462, turn left heading 115.
Turn left heading 115, Endeavor 462. I'm already on 115, aren't I? Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Hey, what is our pressure? What did I say, 3018? Alright, there we go. Okay, landing performance. Speeds. I'm getting like 132, 137. Let me change that. Yes, I can. All right, we'll just set these anyways. I don't know where they have us going, but we're flying it.
India Avior 462, contact Memphis approach on 124.6.
Contact Memphis approach at 124.6 and Denver 462. Morning, Memphis approach, Endeavor 462, currently descending through 13,000 feet for flight level 050. Currently on a heading of 115. We're deviated off course for some reason, but we are on course 115.
India Avior 462, expect the ILS runway 26 right approach into Atlanta.
India Avior 462, Memphis approach. Good morning, Atlanta. Altimeter 30.06.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't even see our airplane lit on the map here.
India Avior 462, Memphis approach. Turn right, heading 140.
Turn right, heading 140, Endeavor 462. Let me slow down our descent a little bit. And 140. Whatever the altimeter is outside is what that's in Navigraph is what I'm using. Not too bad over here now. All the storms are to the west of us, I guess. Still not really sure why they had us send so early. Yeah, you too, Scale Bay. It was good catching up with you, bud. See you later. See you later. Later. Let's make sure our ILS frequency is active. Hey man, yeah, that would be cool. If it doesn't work out this weekend, I'm definitely available next weekend for sure. But yeah, man, if I don't get a chance to share it with you today, I'll definitely tune in for a while for your flight, man. But yeah, catch you later, Chicago. See ya. I'm gonna go back and sleep for a little bit after this, I think. I woke up around 8:50. I know, because they don't want to see me do a good landing. They'd rather, you know, they'd rather troll later. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I woke up. I was like, should I go back to sleep? And I was like, nah, let's fly an airplane. I don't know why with my channel, I can't play certain music in the background without being threatened of being taken down, or I can't play a movie in the background. But there's a lot of other channels out there that do commentary like on top of music or on top of a flight. I mean, on top of a movie, and they don't have any issues. Like, I don't know why. I'll maybe I should contact YouTube and find out. I don't know why with here, like, I should be able to play anything I want under fair use. As long as I'm, but I'm not adding to it. That's the thing. Maybe that's what it is, because we're just listening and talking about flights. We're not actually commenting on the material itself. I think that's what the problem is. I don't need to contact YouTube. I think I just figured it out. Let's see how long they keep us on this path for.
NVIDIA 462, contact Chattanooga approach on 119.2.
Contact Chattanooga approach on 119.2, Endeavor 462. Chattanooga approach, good morning, Endeavor 462, currently flight level 050. Heading for the ILS runway 26 right for Atlanta.
NDAVO or 462, Chattanooga approach. Good morning, Atlanta. Altimeter 30.09er.
I don't believe you. I'm going by what they say here, and it says here it's 30.18. I do have 5,500 in there. How did that happen? Okay. It could be. I ain't scared either, Keith. It could be minus 125. I've had those before. Just a matter of what part of the runway I land on. All right, refresh weather. Yeah, see? Even here it says 30.18. Same as Navigraph. Don't be scared. It might be minus 450. It might be minus 125. We'll find out shortly. Whatever it is, it's okay. It's okay. Whatever the landing rate is, we'll be okay. Oh shit, what's up, dude? What's up, Bobby B? How's your Saturday going so far, bud? Right. For once. Alright, we can take all that shit off the windows. We don't need it now. Trying to be... I mean, it's a little late to do New Year's resolutions. That's good though. There's nothing wrong with trying to be nice, that's for sure. No Chinese. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Chinese New Year. What's it? Is it year of the pig? Year of the rat? What is it? Year of the what? You're gonna be a good year or a dog year? Still don't know why they vectored us off the course. We're like parallel to our course. I don't know why they did that. There wasn't a storm to go around or anything. Maybe their system is showing some sort of storm that they thought we needed to go around. Strange. Strange they had us descend so early too. Yeah, I'm using Sayintentions, yeah. Some things I really like about Sayintentions, like they have a new feature where you can do pushback and all that. You can call the ramp and get them to, I mean, like, there's some really cool features about it. It's just every once in a while some shit happens that makes me scratch my head and just second guess the subscription I have to them. Like when they have us descend, like, you know, 100 miles early, or vector us around a storm that doesn't exist. Just I don't know. Obviously they're getting their weather from somewhere other than Earth, because their barometric pressure is way off, as usual. Off by like 0.2. It's off by like 0.20. It's off by, which, you know, it's a few feet. That was the difference in the last time we flew the CRJ. That was the difference between a good touchdown and what happened. When we were counting down, it said 10, and then the wheels hit right when it said 10. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. I know Chicago's arguing me with this, saying that would never happen. But this is not real life. This is Microsoft Simulator. There are no rules. This is not real life. So the shit that happens here is probably not what's going to happen in real life. It's the simulator. We're just gonna, I guess, stay on this heading until they tell us otherwise. I might as well take us out of FMS mode. Let's put ourselves in this mode here. And we have 111.10. 111.10, that's good. Let me see where we're at. Looks like we're not too far from the airport. Maybe 40 miles, maybe. Oh, I see what they're doing. Looks like they're vectoring us right to the initial airfix for the ILS. Angle we're on right now is going to take us directly to the initial airfix. And we'll have to make a pretty sharp right-hand turn. Thank you, Telematics, for showing me what's up. Alright, 30.18 is still the pressure. In actuality, our airplane is like right around here. Not showing us on the map here, but that's where our airplane is roughly. Oh look, you got different kind of maps. It's pretty cool. IFR, VFR, world. Okay. That's pretty cool. A nice little improvement from last time. I don't know if I'm digging the green for our airplane against a green map. Like, I think like orange would have been cool, or I don't know. Speed's okay. Got our map ski. We'll just leave this map up for now. Sim rate, look at this. Can we click on? Alright, that doesn't do anything. Alright. It's a really cool airplane. They did a really good job with these few upgrades they did. Tablet's way better than it was. The sounds are way better. The clicking noise on the knobs, they sound a bit better to me too. I'm digging what AEROSOFT did. It's definitely worth the wait for this version to come out. Kind of anxious to see what they did to the E-Jets. There was an update yesterday on the E-Jets. Yesterday or Thursday, I forget which one of the two, but yeah, I'm very curious to see. I couldn't find a list of what they did. So I know they have a lot of stuff out in the works for the E-Jets. Dude, the clouds are creeping on me. Stay back, cloud. I know they got a lot of stuff in the works for the E-Jets. I think on the website it says that this grouping of jets, the CRJs and the E-Jets, they're like still in developmental phases. Like, there's a few companies out there that got some developmental airplanes that are pretty solid. Fly-by-wire, you know, this one. There's a few for X-Plane as well. .18 is still correct. You should start seeing the airport starting to show up probably around here on the lower left of the map. Our capture point is going to be 5,000 feet where we're at, so pretty much going to stay at this height until we make our turn towards the runway, and then either capture the glide slope and have that take us down, or maybe we have to drop a little bit more altitude before, but we're getting there. We're pretty close. I don't think I can show you on here. Let me see. I don't think telematics is going to work on this. Unless it makes me sign back in again. Oh yeah, I'm not signing back in again. No. Y'all can pound sand with that shit. Y'all can get missing with that mess. I ain't dealing with that. I can't work under these conditions. Can't do it. Can't work under these conditions. Very strange that it's not giving us the course option for our localizer, but sure it will when we get a little closer.
NDIVO 462, Chattanooga approach, turn right, heading 160.
Turn right, heading 160, Endeavor 462. I don't know what they keep calling us, but it's not Endeavor, that's for sure. Endeavor, I think is what he keeps calling us. Endeavor. And he was a good friend. Andy Dufresne. Sometimes I think about old Andy, and it's a good movie. Kind of sad, but what was that movie called with Morgan Freeman? He wasn't president in that movie. Shockingly.
NDAV over 462, contact Atlanta approach on 134.1.
Shawshank Redemption, that's it. Contact Atlanta approach 134.1, Endeavor 462. Good morning, Chattanooga. See ya. Atlanta approach, Endeavor 462, currently flight level 050, looking for the ILS 26 right approach.
NDIVO 462, Atlanta approach, good afternoon. Atlanta altimeter 30.18.
Hey, you got it right. I should be wrong now. Is it still 3.018? It is. Oh shit, they got it right. Comes a mistake. Just them soft white butt cheeks. I miss Andy's soft white butt cheeks. Alright, ending checklist, arm to reversers. It's all good. We're getting closer. I'll just pull up the ILS chart. I hope I didn't break the game again. I think we're okay. We're pretty damn close. Probably about 30 miles away from the airport. like sitting back here too long because I really don't know how fast we're going. There's no auto throttle really when you're cruising. Heads-up display is no help right now. Take that away. He's getting a little low. Raise it up a little bit. Good. Endeavor. Traffic news this morning. Ever Air CRJ crashed into a bunch of homes near the Atlanta suburbs. Fiery death and no survivors. Like that would be really bad in real life. My passengers are used to me coming close to crashing at times, so they know what they signed up for when they took this flight. Kind of aiming right to Zello right now is kind of how our path is going. Actually, if I put up the flight management system, we went to the actual map here, you would probably show us. Yeah, see, we're kind of heading that direction instead of doing this approach that originally had up this arrival. They just vectors right around it, and it looks like we're going to come down to about here and then make this big turn to a 275 or something like that. Hey, these engines sound so good. That's one of the biggest upgrades, I think, was these engine sounds. Man, they sound so good. Yo, I deleted that stream last night real quick when I finished it, man. Like, YouTube took me down. It took me like 2 hours to get into 2024. I'm like, I just shouldn't have streamed last night. I just shouldn't have dealt with that aggravation, because I was in a good mood last night, man. I was all pumped up from work. Like, I had an awesome week at work. You know, I was happy it was Friday night. I got 3 days off in a row. Like, I'm like, let's go, bitch. You know, it's the first night of being able to stay up late for the next 3 nights, 2 nights at least. Yeah, 3 nights I can stay up late, that's right. I had snacks, I had my drink, like I was set. And 2024 didn't work, it was crashing. 2020 we got into it. It was okay, but we had our own issues in 2020 last night. Such as the airplane freezing mid-flight. We went back to 2024, and by the time we got back there, I guess I played enough music from other people for so long.
NVIDIA 462, Atlanta approach, proceed direct bamboo. Descend and maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS. Runway 26, right approach.
No, I don't want virtual reality, bitch. Okay. Proceed direct bamboo, descend and maintain 4,000, still established on the localizer to ILS, runway 26, right approach. Endeavor 462. Alright, let's go down to 4,000. And direct to bamboo would look something like that. Localizer set. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin and take seats for landing.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
Alright, we're gonna push nav. Capture the localizer. Glide slope is now showing up. Here's our airplane, by the way. So we're not heading right to bamboo, but we're in that general area. So I think I'll leave it like that. We need to turn to 275. We really should be on a 230 heading at a minimum to capture it properly, the localizer, but we'll see what happens here. Let me adjust the heading just a little bit more. Put in 190. Aims us a little bit closer to bamboo. That's good. I think this is where the heads-up display comes out from. Yeah, you can't really see a whole lot. Really not kind of worth having it up today. It doesn't really do anything. closer. I can put us in approach mode instead of localizer. Glide slope is showing up. Almost there. Let's angle our heading a little bit more. Go 200. Ideally, I'd like to be at like a 240 heading, or lower than 45 degrees from our localizer, but yeah, let's do that. Let's go 220. Go 240. All right, that makes me feel better. That's a more appropriate track to capture the localizer if you're within 45 degrees or less. Should be capturing our localizer any moment now. Almost ready to put our flaps down. Localizer's captured. Flaps 1. Lane approach, Endeavour 462. We're established on the localizer for runway 26 right.
Endeavour 462, cleared for the ILS approach to runway 26 right.
Endeavour. Glide slope is almost perfect.
Endeavour 462, contact Atlanta Tower on 119.1.
Contact Atlanta Tower on 119.1, Endeavour 462. Atlanta Tower, Endeavour 462, currently at flight level 040, established on the localizer for runway 26 right.
Endeavour 462, Atlanta Tower, roger.
Cabin crew, take your seats for landing. Alright, so I think I'm going to try to land
Cabin
around
crew, take seats for landing.
130. Glide slope captured. Flaps 2. Flaps 8 actually. Landing gear down.
Winds 185 at 12, gusting 17. Runway 26 right, clear to land.
Flaps 3. Alright, we're still at 30.18. Flash 4. Windy out here today, man. You see the plane bouncing around? Flash full. Cockpit sterile. Cockpit sterile. I put my feet on the rudder pedals. Dude, we about ready to fall out of the sky. That speed got real low. High controls. It's really windy over here today. Down, bitch. Get down. Kept on floating. That's all right. We'll take it. That was a soft ass landing. I was trying to go more for soft than on point, but I'll take that shit. Watch out, Eastern Air, bitch. You're coming through. I'm happy with that, man. That was fun. I know the naysayers are gonna talk shit about my landing. I don't give a fuck. That was soft. It was soft.
462, welcome to Atlanta. Contact ground on 121.65.
We don't promise good landings here, but we promise from the beginning of this channel, we've always talked about soft and buttery. Soft and, if you go back to the beginning, we always were trying to get them super soft and buttery touchdowns. Thank you, Bobby. And that's what we going for on this channel, is soft and buttery. Fuck the center line. That's what I gotta say. Center line, it's a simulator. I ain't getting paid to be a pilot. I don't get paid shit to do this either. So we're not gonna worry about the center line no more. We just gonna worry about soft and buttery, because that's what matters. You can land in the grass as long as it's soft, but that shit is hard, and you land on the center line, you still gonna break axles and necks. And I guarantee you, if I left Sayintentions up, Sayintentions would have said that was a great landing, Greg. I don't give a shit, Mike. You say what you want. I'm happy with that landing. That shit was soft and buttery. All right, I'm getting out of here. I might be doing something with Chicago. I don't know. I have some shit to do today, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. He should be streaming in a little bit, and then I'll probably be back later tonight with I don't know, maybe some X-Plane, or I don't know. I'll probably be back. I'll be back tonight for sure, but just keep an eye on Discord for start time. And yeah, man, I will see everybody on the next episode of the Airplane Show. See ya.